Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel. Now, I just dropped a video fresh off the presses, hot off the presses. They're saying Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev 2 is done. You gotta do something, baby. They're saying the agreements are signed and they're ready to go for June. Great summer fight. This is, of course, courtesy of Yahoo Sports. Again, check out that video for more. I'm looking forward to it. I think Ward Kovalev is a fight clearly needs to happen, clear the air, and you know what I mean? It's almost like winner take all. Like you have a second chance at it. Both guys have a second chance to either Ward has the opportunity to duplicate what he did in the first one and take the victory, or Kovalev has a chance to avenge it, like Leo Santa Cruz versus Carl Frampton. So either they're going to split the first two fights, or Ward's going to win again, i.e. Mayweather-Castillo, right? And I think it's right for boxing. And more people should be pushing for Golovkin versus Jacobs. I'm not going to stop saying that, because that was a similar fight where people were split. Some people really think Golovkin won, and some people really truly feel Jacobs won. And Golovkin didn't do what he normally does. So all of these types of fights, these close, tight-knit fights, you're not going to see me opposed to seeing a rematch, an immediate rematch. Why, you know what I mean? Why string it out? Like, if you look at it, most of the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fights, they happen years apart. The first few or whatever, like Marquez was wearing shirts like I beat Pacquiao twice and stuff, and he had to wait like 4 years and stuff, 4 years or whatever it was, to get the rematches. There's no reason for that. And light heavyweight has enough players, but who really wants to see like Ward Kovalev go on to other options if they kind of have an asterisk, or some people feel there's an asterisk by this first fight? You know what I'm saying? So why see Ward versus Adonis, or Ward versus whoever, or Kovalev versus Beterbiev? Those are all great fights, but at the same time, we still have questions. The consensus, there's some questions out there for the first fight, right? So just make it a smoother win, or more decisive win, or whatever. So I'm looking forward to that. Now you guys clicked on the video, you've seen the title, and Rock Nation, their fighter, Andre Ward Kovalev, main event, and they're also trying to get Rigondeaux and put him on the card. It was great. I'll be there. I think the Ward Kovalev, I covered that first fight and it was phenomenal, and I like them putting on Guillermo Rigondeaux, who is definitely one of the best talents in boxing. And I'm going to keep saying this. If you think about it, HBO praises Lomachenko, and Rigondeaux did basically what Lomachenko did, but he did it the first time and succeeded. Now, Lomachenko and Rigondeaux, both talents, both Olympic gold medalists, but the reason I say Rigondeaux succeeded and Lomachenko failed is because they rushed Lomachenko. He felt, oh, all this pro level experience, I could beat Salido easy, and he challenged for a title shot in his second fight, which obviously wasn't the greatest ideas. He has since improved and looks better. He'd probably beat Salido in a rematch, but at that time he hadn't fully acclimated to the pro game, right? And he lost to Salido. So his first title shot, he lost. Rigondeaux, his first title shot at a world title against a big name, Nonito Donaire. In few fights, he had like 11 to 13 fights, and he beat Donaire. And not only did he beat him, he came close to stopping Donaire in that 12th round. Donaire's like, holding his eye and seeing doubles and stuff like that. And Lomachenko got praised, and he lost to Salido, but he went on to do good things like beat Rocky Martinez via stoppage, Nicholas Walters by stoppage, school Gary Russell Jr., and you know what I mean, a couple other journeymen and stuff. And he has under 10 fights and gets praised by HBO, but for whatever reason, Rigondeaux, we all know the reason, didn't get the same level of praise from HBO. when he beat Donaire, and instead it was the opposite. He got ostracized and like castrated by the media. HBO wants to throw up every time I say Rigondeaux's name. Like, you know what I mean? Why would you do that to a fighter you represent? So it's good to see Rigondeaux get opportunities. He needs to keep getting opportunities. I did a video about it, but Abner Mares versus Leo Santa Cruz 2 was ordered by the WBA. Mares is a WBA champion, so that's a solid fight. But one of these guys has to see Rigondeaux, and if Rigondeaux gets past Chucky, Moises Flores, then he needs to get a big opportunity. Like, it's kind of sickening what's happening to the Cubans and in boxing. And the thing is, the Cubans come over to America and search for a better life. They defect, leave their family sometimes, stuff like that. And even Erislandy Lara, he changed his name, his nickname or whatever is the American Dream. So, I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. And a lot of these Cubans, they get avoided, they get ducked. So my thing is, and I'm going to keep putting the pressure to it, keep making videos, and my voice is only getting stronger. The fan base is only growing. So it's only a matter of time where it's going to be an immense amount of pressure to do what's right for boxing. And they got to stop ducking these Cuban fighters because they're boring, or they run too much, or they can't sell, or whatever the hypothesis or conclusion is from promoters and other fighters. It just got to stop. Guys like Luis King Kong Ortiz, he needs a big fight. Guys like Rances Bartholomew needs a big fight. Erislandy Lara, fight one of the top 154s, need to see him. And obviously the same with Guillermo Rigondeaux, El Chacal. Like, they got to see him. And I'm good with Rigondeaux being on the card. That's a phenomenal between Kovalev, Andre Ward, and Rigondeaux. I mean, there's your money's worth right there. Skill. Very skilled people on this card. So I like this motion from Rock Nation. Rigondeaux needs to be more active at his age, and he's fighting a mandatory in Moises Flores, so it should be a good one. Because just like the Lomachenko versus Jason Sosa fight, if you can't outbox the masterclass boxer, either Lomachenko or Rigondeaux, then you're probably screwed, unless you can make it a rough and tumble dog fight. You know what I mean? Some people question Rigondeaux's chin. I mean, even me, I don't know if he has the best chin, but he protects it. Just kind of like Klitschko. After Klitschko got knocked out them times, he learned to protect his chin and fight tall, work behind the jab more. So it doesn't really matter if he has a suspect chin or not, because you're not getting to it for by and large. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Joshua can. We'll see. But that's kind of what it is with like guys like Lomachenko and Sosa. I'm looking forward to that because most guys can't outbox Lomachenko, but Jason Sosa is rugged enough where maybe he can rough up Lomachenko and make it a tough fight. And same thing with Chucky, Moises Flores. He's clearly not the boxer, and I mean it's hard to compete in that arena with a Rigondeaux, but he at least has the tough mentality. You know what I mean? A good punch. And the ruggedness where maybe he can knock down Rigondeaux or really press the action and put it all on the line, because that's what, almost what you have to do is, and that's there's always a polar opposite of the spectrum when it comes to this boxing. If someone has speed, you can time them. If someone has power, you can have a defense. If someone has like masterclass boxer skills, then there's certain things you could do, like a jab, or just make them uncomfortable, give them less time to think. There's always something you could do to counteract and make things go your way. Now, doing it, that's something else, because a lot of these guys, like the Lomachenkos and Rigondeaux, they're highly schooled and they've seen it before. They've had people try to do it. So we'll see. I like Rigondeaux getting exposure. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.